Everyone loves my Persian mom. Yeah, everyone. I mean, I love my Persian mom. She drives me crazy, but I love her. She's definitely the person I go to when it feels like life is falling apart. I swear. She has the best style, and she basically only shops at TJ Maxx and Macy's. The other thing I really admire about my mom is her quiet confidence. I have never heard her tear herself down in any sort of way. I feel like if my mom were born in a different time and in a different place, she would literally be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, because she is definitely the CEO of our house. So today we're talking about Persian moms. We're gonna get into it, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this episode. Welcome to Small Talk with Sheila. I mean, this is the podcast where we talk about anything, including culture and identity and Persian moms. So you know what to do. Light a candle, grab a drink, maybe a Persian tea, and let's get into it. Because today we're talking about Maman Can, our Persian moms. Okay. First of all, Persian moms have these very unique superpowers. I mean, they don't just know everything that's going on with you. They basically know what's inside of your soul. I remember my mom when I was younger, she would tell me she knew everything, like everything I did, every time I lied. And I was like, how? And she's like, I just do. And I remember she did this thing. If she caught me lying, she would make me stick out my tongue because she told me that the truth was written on my tongue. Low key genius, because I want you to try and lie to somebody and then stick out your tongue. Like, it's physically impossible. Oh my gosh, she could talk with her eyes. I think it's like Persian mom superpower. I think they went to school for this. Literally, I know exactly what she's thinking of me with just her eyes. I don't live in the same city as my mom, so sometimes we haven't seen each other for months. And then I see her, she hugs me, she looks at me, and I know exactly if I've gained weight, if she likes my outfit, and which life choice of mine she disapproves of, all with just a little glance. And she can talk to me telepathically with her eyes. I'm not kidding. I mean, we'll be like at a party, right? And I'm on like this side of the room talking to some of her friends, like telling a story. And my mom is across the other side of the room. And I'm telling a part of the story that she doesn't want me to tell about because Persians are very open, yet very private at the same time. She'll just like look at me. And I know basically she's like, Sheila Can, you better shut up or else. And so like automatically, like I'm shifting the story because I saw my mom's glance. I don't even have to look at her. I could just feel it like telepathically telling me, don't go there. It's so funny. I feel like Latinas have this stereotype of being very dramatic and fiery, like novellas and whatnot. But oh my gosh, I really think Persian moms are the most dramatic people in the world. I'm not kidding. Like, what? Do they go to some kind of like special drama school for Persian moms? Like, when I was a kid, let's say I got in trouble, right? She wouldn't just like get mad at me and ground me. No, my mom would hit herself. Yeah, she'd be like, Khudayo margam bede, which basically means God kill me now. I'm not joking. Yeah, very, very dramatic. I mean, this would be like a routine kind of, we were in a fight and then she would hit herself and get mad and want God to kill her. And it's not just like the big things too. It's even the small things, you guys. Like a couple weeks ago, I was on a walk. I was talking to my mom in the morning because that's what we usually do. And I was like, oh, so you know, what are you going to do today? And she's like, oh, Sheila Can, we are getting our shower door fixed because it is so old. I have been so worried about the shower door. Any minute, the shower door could have fallen on your dad's face. He could be bleeding. He could die. I'm like, okay, Mom, you could have just said you're getting the shower door replaced. I don't need to have the image of my dad bleeding in a shower and then dying. Like, I don't need to go there in the morning. But, you know, that's just the way she is. Okay, third part of Persian moms, the Nasiat, which means lectures. I'm pretty sure they have a PhD in lecturing. And my mom won't just lecture me. Like, she loves to lecture anybody. She'll be at like Rite Aid. There'll be a girl in front of her, and my mom will just start talking and yapping and start lecturing her. Like, if you really want a good life, you should do this and you should make that choice and you should do this. My daughter didn't do this, but I told her to do that. Okay. Lecturing is like the thing that they do, Nasiat. And my mom doesn't like Nasiat to me on just the big things. Sometimes it's the small things. Sometimes it's literally the way I've organized my kitchen. She comes to my house and she like has this urge to reorganize everything in my house, including my kitchen. Like she'll tell me why it doesn't make sense where I put my utensils, and instead she's going to move it to this corner because it makes more sense. And she'll start like lecturing me on why. And I've just learned just to let her do it. I'm like, you know what? Go for it, mom. Have at it. Have fun. Reorganize my kitchen. And then she leaves. And then my husband calls me and he's like, where are the forks? And I'm like, oh gosh, I have no idea. Because my mom probably rearranged them. It's always everything. I have to say that when I really need it, when I'm like really rock bottom, my mom is just there. She doesn't lecture me. She gives me space. She holds me. My mom can tell me that she believes in me in a way that makes me really believe in myself to the core. She's my rock. And she's the person I go to when it feels like everything is falling apart. So why am I talking about my Persian mom? Well, like especially mother-daughter relationships are so complicated. If you are first or second generation, I feel like there's these like complexities that others maybe don't experience, because there's that cultural barrier a little bit. Anyway, recently my neighbor, she's I think in her 70s and her mom passed away, and her mom was like in her late 90s. And she said, me and my mom had this really tough relationship, and I didn't always see the best in her. And then when she passed away, people started reaching out, her friends, her acquaintances, and she was packing up her house, and she realized like how amazing her mom was, how fierce and loyal and loving and caring her mom was. So you guys, whether you have a Persian mom or an American mom or an in-between kind of mom, please give her some grace. She's doing the best that she can despite her judgments and her drama and her lecturing. There's no one that loves you the way that your mom loves you. And there's no one that loves me the way that my mom loves me. And that's it for today's episode. If you can, call your mom and tell her you love her, hug her, because that relationship is one of the most special, unique, powerful relationships in the world. So that's it for Small Talk with Sheila. I would love to hear the stories of your mom and the ways that she drives you crazy, because let's admit it, as much as we love them, they also do drive us mad. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, please go and love on the people in your life, because life is way too short.